Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-game press conference following the second quarter final of the 2025 FIBA AfroBasket that featured Nigeria and Senegal. Senegal beat Nigeria 91-72 and advanced to the semifinals. We are welcoming head coach Abdulrahman Mohamed and player Stan Okoye from Nigeria. Coach, what are your first thoughts after this game?
I mean, what can I say? In a night we're supposed to come out with a game. We fell short. I give credit to Senegal. You know, they played very well. They had classes in almost every department of the game. I think they deserve to win. We didn't just play well enough to win. We didn't play our style. A lot of things just went wrong, and you know. But I'm not going to take away credit for Senegal. I think they deserve to win. They played better. That's just it.
Okay, thank you. Stan, can you reflect a little bit on your journey that come to an end tonight on this AfroBasket in general?
Since the beginning?
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful tournament. You know, I think Africa needs a tournament like this. I wish this was every year. You know, I love coming back to Africa playing basketball. Unfortunately, you know, sad right now because we lost the game, but, you know, it's a privilege and honor to always come out here and represent Nigeria and play in this tournament. You know, I expected different results today, obviously, but I'm just blessed and humble to be here. Yeah.
Thank you. Dear colleagues, the floor is open for you. Please introduce yourself, the media you're working for, before asking your question.
Commiserations, coach. Two questions. One about the game, the other holistically. My name's Ayodele from Africa Basket. You started off that fourth quarter pretty well. Forced Senegal into a timeout, and then just things kind of just went awry after the timeout. What do you believe was kind of the undoing after the timeout? And do you believe that was quite pivotal in the momentum switch? And just kind of, there's been a lot of change with the roster since the qualifiers. Kind of just express sort of how proud are you of the team after, you know, such change in the roster and getting this far?
I think when in the game of basketball, the team that make a better adjustment in the course of the game is team that's obviously gonna win the game. I think they just make better adjustment. You know, I mean, whatever it is that happened after that timeout, you know, they make the better adjustment. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not happy we lost, but I'm still proud of how we play. In a long time now, we've been able to know our identity as a team. You know, we fell short today, but I mean, it's just part of the process. And now we understand what we need to do, you know, going forward, you know, to build a culture, you know, that is going to help us play better. You also have to understand, you know, in the last 6 games that we play at this level, it's the first time we're losing. It's actually the first time we're playing have 10-point, 11-point deficit that they have. So I think that got us a bit rattled. You know, but like I said, you know, I'm proud of how we play. We're going to get better. We know our identity now, and we're just going to move on from there.
Next question.
Stan, José Ramón Alba, Advance from Spain. Which is the impact you get from this AfroBasket coming back, as you mentioned, how honored you are, but what means for this group of people representing Nigeria and then trying to play otherwise in the world and then coming back and say, okay, we need to push for this project and try to get it big as it could belong this project?
Yeah, I mean, when you come together with the national team, it's always a special moment. From my experience, every time I get with the national team, it feels like a family atmosphere. We get very close and you build relationships with everybody and they become lifelong friends. So I think it's a very special experience and opportunity to get together every time we do this.
My name is...
It's working.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Kola Daniel, Head of Media, National Sport Commission, Office of the Director General. Stanley, what do you think is the difference between the team you were FIBA 2015 and this present team? For the coach, for the first quarter, a close contest, what actually do you think went wrong?
That's all.
Oh, like I said earlier, a lot of things just went wrong. We had a game plan, keep them out of our paint, keep them out of, getting offensive rebounds, and then make sure, we slow them down in their transition. But it didn't work that way. That's just how basketball is. And like I said, we got a bit rattled, when we found ourselves down by 11 points and we couldn't make the necessary adjustment to come back into the game. And I think at some point, we all think we can erase an 11-point, lead by just, get in one possession, and that got us a bit impatient. And then we are rushing short. We're not, executing our game plan, how we play, sharing the ball, and So from there, it just kind of snowballed into, everything. So everything just went wrong, and we couldn't just come back.
For me, the difference in the two different competitions 10 years ago, I think is the different experience that we have on the team. In 2013, we had a lot of guys, and in 2015, a lot of them returned. So we have a lot of new faces right now. I mean, I haven't played with this team in a while, and it's difficult to build the proper chemistry in such a short period of time. But at the same time, I think we also hit our first road bump in 2015 in the group stage. We lost in the group stage, and it really woke us up. Unfortunately, we lost today, and we can't bounce back from that because the tournament is over for us. But I think that experience and learning within the game and after every game is a difference because, like you said, we weren't tested until today in this way.
I was part of the 2015 team as an assistant coach, and we lost some couple of games. We even lost, I think, 2013 with most of the guys in that group. So, we learn, they understand, how to go out and get the result. By the time we get to that stage, we are well prepared. It's a little bit different here. Like I said, it's the first time we're losing the game, and like Stanley said, we got some new guys that, came into the team, and, it's going to be a process. Hopefully we don't have to lose too many, to get to where we want to go.
Okay, Coach, thank you for coming. Thank you, Stan, and all the best for the future.
Thank you.
Now, please welcome the winning team, Senegal. Senegal, who has eliminated Nigeria and advanced to the semifinals of the 2025 men's AfroBasket. Congratulations, Coach. The Sagana job. Congratulations, Branko Baju.
Thank you.
Coach, can you share with us your thoughts and tell us how proud you are of your team after this brilliant qualification?
Yeah, I mean, we came out ready to play. Like I talked about the other day when we knew we was playing them. They're a good team. They went 3-0 in their bracket. And we knew it was going to be a tough challenge, but we came out ready, and that's what we talked about yesterday when we watched the film. I mean, it was going to be about our defense, you know what I'm saying, picking up full core. And we knew they had a real point guard, you know. Josh was bringing the ball up. We had to pick up, be our press, and that kind of helped us a lot, you know. And, I mean, Pa Mustafa, man, I can talk about that kid forever, man. Put him on anybody, he ready to guard, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that defense intensity, how we started the game really helped us.
Bronco, same question as a player on the court.
Well, I mean, we came out today ready to play, ready to defend. And I think if we came out like this every game, we come out defending like this, I think we will have great chances to compete every game.
Okay, thank you. Question from the audience?
Good evening. As opposed to Bonnery. Question for Coach and question for Badio. For Badio, just kind of touching on what Coach said about defending Nigeria's backcourt. Again, they don't have necessarily a traditional point guard. Some would say, you know, neither you nor Boise are traditional point guards in a sense. How what was it like, sort of game planning for guarding a non-traditional point guard in Josh, and was it kind of like easy for you, kind of difficult for you? Like, was there any sort of things that you kind of necessarily needed to pick up or need to understand how to defend him? And Coach, Nigeria started off that fourth quarter pretty well, and they forced you guys into a timeout. What was the conversations that was being had? What were you telling the troops, which, you know, basically galvanized them straight after that point, straight after that timeout?
Go first.
Bronco first.
No, let him go first.
I mean, you know, it happened to us against South Sudan. Basketball is a game of run, you know what I'm saying? And they made a run. And, you know, something you call the timeout, you talk to your team, you know. Just get back to what we did to have the lead, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. We started guarding again and got out in transition, you know what I'm saying? They had hit some threes. I think they hit like 2 back-to-back threes, cut the lead. You know, I put 3 threes. I put the starters back in, you know what I mean? And, you know, the bench been great, though. Our bench been great every game. I mean, tonight they struggled in that little, 3 minutes, and, you know, they've been helping us. And I told them in the locker room after the game, you guys going to help us win the next game. Just stay confident. But we just got back to the basics, started guarding again, get a rebound, play fast, score.
Well, I would say in that question specifically, I was not guarding Josh the whole game, but I feel like Pa Mustafa did a great job.
Yeah.
Because to guard those kind of players, even if he's not a point guard, you gotta be disciplined, you know, to not, you know, just press him full court, let him go by you or stuff like that. So I think he did a great job, and Ibu Bachi too. He was meeting every driver, you know, meeting them at the rim, not letting them get a lob for the big man who's very athletic. So I think we did a great job, you know, defending them and pressuring full court throughout the whole game.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Another time, Mali. Another time that game that you ended up winning in the last quarter after a crazy game. How is the situation now? It's not going to be the same game for sure because you know each other well from some days afar, but which is the idea now, facing that you have 1 day to rest and then facing a semi-final of an AfroBasket?
I think we got 2 days. We don't play till Saturday, right? Yeah, you go. Yeah. I mean, they're a good team. That's why they're here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that just show how tough our group was. You know what I mean? Egypt playing tomorrow, Mali in the semifinal, we in the semifinals. We had a tough group. And that being a group prepare us to be where we're at, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? They're a good team. I mean, they're fast. We know the point guard going to push it. We know them pretty well, you know what I mean? We see them at the hotel every day. We know those guys well. We'll watch the tape and we'll be ready to play them.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir coach, bonsoir Branco, félicitations pour cette brillante victoire. J'ai une question pour Branco et pour vous, head coach. Alors coach, vous tenez votre 5 majeur aujourd'hui. On a senti vraiment qu'il y a une connexion entre le 5 que vous avez démarré. Qu'est-ce qui a fait la différence, à votre avis, pour créer cette alchimie, cette connexion entre tous ces joueurs?
I mean, dès que j'ai pris l'équipe, je l'ai dit, en basketball, tu dois être connecté pour gagner. Et je pense qu'on a ça dans cette équipe. Mais quand tu nous vois, quand tu les vois à l'hôtel, quand tu les vois aux entraînements, on a ça. Et quand tu as ça, c'est une équipe de 12 personnes. Mais je peux même dire 15 qui étaient à Valencia avant qu'on a fait des cuts, tu vois. Et les 5 de départ jouent, mais c'est une équipe. Je ne pense pas que c'est seulement 5. Aujourd'hui, peut-être en deuxième mi-temps, en quatrième quart-temps, les joueurs qui sont venus du banc ont un peu struggle. C'est le basket, parfois ça arrive, tu vois. Mais je sais que les 3 matchs ou 4 matchs qu'on a joués avant, ils étaient là, ils nous ont aidés à gagner. Et espérons bien que le prochain match en demi-finale, ils seront là pour nous aider à gagner la victoire.
Branco, super performance aujourd'hui, vous avez marqué 32 points, c'est phénoménal, c'est fantastique, bravo pour cette performance individuelle. Aujourd'hui, vous avez joué dur dans ce match-là. Est-ce une consigne du coach ou l'envie des joueurs de réaliser une belle performance ou tout simplement les deux combinés?
Bon, je dirais que c'est la philosophie de notre jeu, on joue comme ça. Ce sont les consignes du coach depuis il y a 2 ans, on joue comme ça. On défend bien pour courir, on court tout le temps. Donc, on a besoin de défendre bien tous les matchs pour gagner. On doit défendre, prendre les rebonds pour pouvoir avoir des chances de courir. Et on a pu faire ça aujourd'hui et grâce à ça... merci à Dieu, on a pu gagner la match. Ah ouais.
Ok. Il n'y a plus de questions. Mais en tout cas, on vous remercie, coach.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, Branco, et encore une fois, félicitations.
Merci.